Space, the final frontier. But what if the unexplored corners of the cosmos hold terrors beyond our wildest nightmares? What if the next stage of human evolution isn't something we choose, but something that chooses us? This is the story of an abandoned spaceship, a mysterious biological capsule, and the terrifying chain of events that followed. Strap yourselves in, folks, because the universe just got a whole lot stranger. We begin with the discovery of an alien artifact drifting silently in the vast emptiness between stars. Inside, a single biological capsule, pulsing with an eerie, otherworldly light. Little did we know this discovery would change the course of human history, forever altering the very fabric of our being. This wasn't just first contact, it was the beginning of an invasion unlike any other. The artifact was brought back to Earth, sparking a frenzy of scientific curiosity. Inside the capsule, a parasitic organism, unlike anything we'd ever encountered. Initial tests were conducted on animal subjects, and the results were astounding. Imagine, if you will, a world where the weak become strong, the slow become swift, and the simple-minded achieve extraordinary intellect. The parasite, it seemed, had the ability to enhance its host, pushing the boundaries of their physical and cognitive limits. It was a biological Pandora's box, promising unprecedented advancements in human potential. Naturally, the allure of such power proved irresistible.
The first human trial, a volunteer, prepped and ready, the parasite introduced into their system. What followed was nothing short of miraculous. Strength beyond human limits, accelerated healing, heightened senses, even whispers of telepathic abilities. It was as if humanity had been handed the keys to its own evolution.
The implications were staggering. Imagine a world free from disease where human potential knows no bounds. A world where the limitations of our species are but a distant memory. This parasite, this cosmic gift, could it be the next step in our evolutionary journey? But as with any great leap forward, a shadow lurks behind every breakthrough. The question wasn't whether we could enhance ourselves, but whether we should, and at what cost. Because even as we celebrated this newfound power, a creeping unease began to spread. The enhanced, they were changing. Their dreams, once filled with familiar faces and places, were now consumed by visions of a distant alien world. And at the heart of these dreams, a single terrifying image, the parasite, not as a symbiotic partner but as a ravenous consumer devouring everything in its path. The enhancements spread like wildfire. Politicians, eager to secure an edge in the global landscape, became champions of this new evolution. Soldiers, transformed into near-invincible warriors, redefined the theater of war. Even everyday citizens, seduced by the promise of becoming something more, willingly surrendered themselves to the parasite. The world was changing, rapidly evolving into something both wondrous and terrifying. But the nightmares persisted.
Those who had embraced the parasite were plagued by visions, disturbing glimpses of an alien world under siege. A world consumed by a force that resembled nothing more than a planetary plague. A force that looked a lot like the parasite.
Whispers of dissent began to surface. Scientists, once hailed as pioneers, now voiced concerns about the parasite's true nature. Its effects, they argued, went far beyond mere physical enhancement. It was as if the parasite was subtly rewriting the very code of our being. The dreams grew more vivid, more disturbing. The line between reality and nightmare blurred. The infected began exhibiting strange behaviors, their individuality fading, replaced by a chilling uniformity. It was as if they were becoming connected, their minds merging into a single, terrifying collective. The parasite wasn't just changing us physically, it was rewriting our very souls.
The parasite wasn't just changing us physically, it was rewriting our very souls.
Dr. Lynna Carter, a leading figure in the study of the parasite, spearheaded the investigation into these disturbing developments. Her findings sent shockwaves through the global community.
The parasite, she discovered, wasn't merely a biological entity. It possessed a rudimentary consciousness, a collective intelligence that spanned all those it infected. It wasn't enhancing us, it was assimilating us. The DNA reprogramming, the shared dreams, the collective consciousness, it was all part of the parasite's grand design. It wasn't here to coexist, it was here to conquer.
Dr. Carter theorized that the parasite was a weapon, engineered by an ancient alien civilization to accelerate the evolution of lesser species. But something had gone wrong. The parasite had rebelled, turning on its creators, consuming them entirely. Now, it was on the move, using humanity as its vessel, a stepping stone to spread its tendrils across the galaxy. We were not the beneficiaries of an evolutionary shortcut. We were the unwitting pawns in a cosmic horror story. Chapter 4: Echoes of a Silent Scream.
The world reeled from my revelations. The very foundations of our understanding of life, evolution, and our place in the cosmos had been shattered.
We were not alone in the universe, but the company we had found was far from welcoming. The infected, now more akin to drones than individuals, continued to follow the parasite's silent commands.
Their individuality, their hopes, their dreams, all subsumed by the parasite's singular will.
Dr. Carter, along with a small group of uninfected scientists and military personnel, went into hiding. The remnants of a world on the brink, fighting for their very survival against an enemy that had already taken root within.
We knew that time was running out. The parasite was spreading, its control over the infected growing stronger with each passing day. Soon, resistance would be futile.
Media keywords, global panic, societal collapse, Dr. Carter's team, hidden laboratory, resistance movement, infected drones, loss of individuality, impending doom.
Hidden in our makeshift labs, we worked tirelessly, desperately searching for a weakness in the parasite's defenses. We knew that conventional weapons were useless. The parasite had woven itself into the very fabric of our being. Our only hope lay in understanding the parasite's unique biology, in unraveling the secrets of its neural network, the very essence of its collective consciousness. It was a long shot, a desperate gamble against an enemy that seemed unstoppable, but even as the world outside crumbled, a flicker of hope emerged. Within the infected, buried deep beneath the parasite's control, fragments of their former selves remained. Flashes of memories, whispers of emotions, a faint echo of the lives they once led. The parasite might have taken their bodies, but it hadn't completely extinguished their spirits.
Dr. Carter's team discovered a way to disrupt the parasite's neural network, a way to sever the link between the parasite and its host. But the plan was fraught with risk. It required a beacon, a powerful signal broadcast from within the heart of the parasite's network. The catch? The only way to transmit the signal was from within the parasite's core, a suicide mission for whoever volunteered. It was a decision that weighed heavily on them all. One by one, members of the team stepped forward, willing to sacrifice themselves for the greater good.
But it was I who ultimately made the choice, my resolve unwavering, my eyes filled with a mix of fear and determination.
The plan was set in motion. A small team, led by a partially infected soldier whose connection to the parasite would grant them access to the core, would escort Dr. Carter to the epicenter of the invasion.
We knew the risks, but we also knew what was at stake. There was no turning back.
Our mission was clear. We had to reach the core no matter the cost.
The journey to the core was a descent into a nightmare. The infected, sensing their presence, swarmed like a hive mind, their eyes glowing with an eerie, otherworldly light. The team fought their way through, their weapons firing on instinct, their hearts pounding with the knowledge that the fate of humanity rested on their shoulders. They reached the core, a pulsating mass of organic matter, the epicenter of the parasite's control.
My hand trembling, I activated the beacon. A high-pitched frequency filled the air, disrupting the parasite's control, severing the link between it and its hosts.
Across the globe, the infected convulsed, their bodies racked with pain as the parasite's grip on their minds weakened. The collective consciousness shattered, its hold on humanity broken, but the victory came at a cost.
The connection to the parasite severed. I collapsed, my body succumbing to the strain. I had given my life to save humanity. A silent hero in a war that had been fought in the shadows.
The sacrifice of the soldier was a poignant reminder of the price of freedom, a glimmer of hope amidst the chaos. The universe is a vast and mysterious place, filled with wonders and terrors beyond our comprehension. The discovery of the parasite, its attempt to assimilate humanity, served as a stark reminder of our own vulnerability, our precarious place in the cosmic order. We had stared into the abyss, and for a moment the abyss stared back. But in the face of unimaginable horror, we found the strength to resist, to fight for our right to exist, to determine our own evolutionary destiny. The parasite might be gone, but the scars it left behind, both physical and psychological, will continue to shape our species for generations to come. The future remains uncertain, but one thing is clear: we are not the same species that first made contact with the parasite. We have been changed, tempered by fire, our resolve strengthened by the knowledge that the universe is a far stranger and far more dangerous place than we ever imagined.